Getting some incredible, gorgeous, high-quality ingredients. Quick update on our Body Butter Duo, the very first item in the show. We are down to yogurt and the almond and honey fragrance only. The other two did sell out. Just want you to know. But you're getting on the brand new fragrance, and thank you all for so many of your orders. Over 700 have been spoken for. Okay, this is the moment that I'm so thrilled that you get to be shopping with us today, because we are presenting for the first time ever here on HSN a brand new foundation from Korres. This has been designed by Lena Korres herself. She created this for all of you that want not just a great foundation with beautiful, flawless coverage that goes on like a beautiful second skin, but you're also getting firming benefits, and you're getting brightening benefits in a beautiful, flawless, velvety finish. So you're getting 4 different shades to choose from. We have the light, we have the light medium, we have medium, and then we have medium deep. This just premiered today. It's already been very popular. Wait till you see our before and afters, because this is a foundation that will replace not just your foundation, but your primer, your serums, your concealers, even a powder, because it has a beautiful matte finish. Look at our gorgeous model, Patsy, after the right foundation. And what color did she use?
So Patsy's using the light. And by the way, no powder needed. It was great because the girls put this on for the first time today, and all of them were going crazy in the green room. They couldn't believe that this foundation covered the way it did, felt the way it did. It is truly, as Sarah mentioned, a second skin. But what I want you to notice, it's black pine. So for those of you that know black pine skincare with Korres, it's all about lifting and firming. So you can see in Patsy's before, she's beautiful. Patsy's always beautiful. But uneven skin tone, you can definitely see the lines and wrinkles and the loss of firmness. Look at the shape of her face in the after. So we're live here. We didn't, there's nothing going on. She's not hanging upside down or anything crazy.
Nope.
But look
live
at
television.
The after. Look at her cheeks. Look at her jawline. From putting this foundation on an hour ago? Was that it? Yes, about an hour ago. An hour ago.
This makes her face appear slimmer and more sculpted. We see cheekbones. Look at that jawline. Right. That almost doesn't look like the woman in the before picture. That's the foundation.
It gives me chills, I know.
Patsy's happy too, I can see.
Oh my gosh,
right?
You should have heard them. Like I've never, as women, we're like, oh gosh, foundation, it's so much work. You gotta wear a brush, a sponge, a powder,
we've seen it all.
Yeah, and this, it goes on, you can see, it's got black pine serum in it that is firming and lifting. It is a full coverage show. Show how beautiful this is.
It goes on very lightweight, and it's super creamy. By the way, you're getting a lot. This is a lot of foundation, because a little bit's gonna go a long way. And I just got a chance to try this right before the show for the first time. It just landed here at HSN. But the wonderful thing that Liz shared with me before the show is you can use your fingers. You don't need a special tool or a special brush. Now I'm just gonna show you something here. As I blend it in, notice how my skin just drinks it in. I'm gonna show you my hand without foundation on top and my hand with foundation on the bottom. You don't see the freckling, you don't see the age spots, you don't see the veins, you don't see the redness around the knuckles. It looks like a different person. It looks like a fake hand. Who's that? Who's that?
It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look cakey.
That's my skin with the black pine foundation. So tell us again the story of the black pine.
Okay, so black pine actually comes from northern Greece. It's a peptide that Lena discovered in a black pine tree. It's actually the oldest living thing in all of Europe. And this extract, this polypeptide, hexapeptide 11, we actually have 5 patents on that with the black pine. She took that serum, that's her favorite product, and put it into this foundation because for herself, she couldn't find something that didn't crack on the skin, that made her skin look flawless. So she's fine, I'll make it myself. And so she did, and we've all gone bonkers, like crazy over it. And it's fun if you're giving this to your sister or your mom to watch them put it on because they're shocked. Okay, we're having Renee just take it off. I just want to show you.
So she's actually going to take off the makeup.
By the way, you ready for this? Don't be scared. But the girls aren't wearing concealer. Yeah. You can use this as your concealer because as you smile, you can see right there the discoloration, right? Uneven skin tone. Wait for it. Wait for it. I know, the girls were like,
the girls kind of freak out when you said they cannot wear concealer today. They have to be totally barefaced.
Yes.
And then just use the foundation.
Yes.
To show the real coverage, because we want you to know exactly the kind of results that you can expect at home. Look at how beautifully that covers.
Right, without a primer, without any other coating that you have to use.
Her skin looks amazing.
Right. And they use the foundation under their eyes. So typically you think foundation, especially under the eyes, it's gonna crack, it's gonna make the lines look more noticeable. With this, it smooths everything out, and it's almost shocking. And by the way, we said to the girls, they're like, okay, you're gonna powder me? We said, no powder. No powder, which is, it feels uncomfortable at first, but if you want a one and done, and get out the door, you're gonna love this. And so it comes in the 4 shades really quickly. So light is Patsy, I'm light medium. Renee is wearing the medium, and then there's a deep. It's very forgiving though. I can wear a light medium, or I can wear medium if I wanna look a little tanner.
We'll show you those colors in just a moment, but I wanna share what everyone is discovering once they have a chance to try this. In a customer perception survey, after 15 minutes, 100% agreed, it does not crack in the lines. So important with the great foundation. 96% agreed it gave the look of even skin tone. 96% agreed it improved the look of dull, tired skin. 93% agreed it improved the look of skin texture and smoothness. And 90% agreed it improved the look of skin firmness and elasticity. So this is a foundation that is your primer, that is your concealer, that is your serum. It's giving you anti-aging, firming, lifting benefits with all those great, incredible coverage, which is what you're looking for, right? So Liz told me before the show I could either go with all light or I could be light medium, because they're kind of forgiving shades. Would you suggest?
Yes.
Okay, and we're down to fewer than, is this right? We only have 100 remaining in each color of the light and the light medium. Those will be the first 2 to sell out. And the medium is also great if you have a little bit of a natural tan.
Or I wore it last week when I was in Greece, because I want to have a little bit of color. So again, very forgiving.
Wow.
Renee's got the medium on. Patsy's got the light on. So take a look at Patsy's skin just one more time. I just want to show you, because typically when you see the before, you can see the uneven skin tone, the wrinkling, and then look at the after. Look at her jawline, look at her cheeks. This is from this anti-wrinkle foundation that just firms, it lifts. It's got the black pine serum in there, and look at her skin. You just, and there's not powder. And you okay, Sarah? Touch your face. Okay. Feel her skin.
I can just gesture.
You know, feel it. No,
because
feel
she
it.
looks. It almost works too good to believe. It's almost like too good to be true. And that's why I want you to know, watching from home, that we're actually showing you all she's wearing is foundation. There was no tricks, or there was no primer.
Powder. And then she's got the cherry oil on, of course.
And then, of course, right. I mean, and she's got her eye makeup and her lips on, but just to be clear, on her cheeks and on the rest of her face, there's no other makeup applied. If you want one step, if you want to just be like one and done, if you're like, Sarah, I love makeup, I love skincare, I have 4 kids, I've got to get to my job, I'm managing a household and a business. You know, a lot of us don't have time to do all those different steps, and you can keep track of all those bottles on your counter in your bathroom. This is one step where you feel like you've got excellent coverage, but you're also taking care of your skin. And the magic of the black pine is something that is original and unique and proprietary to Korres, right?
Yes.
This is the secret of the black pine, and this is a species that's been thriving in the Mediterranean for over 3.5 million years. There's a wonderful, incredible resilient properties to the black pine, and if you've tried their black pine skincare, I know you have serums and you've got creams with the black pine. If you've wanted to experience that all day and have it work double duty with your foundation, there has never been a better time. And I have to say quickly that, Liz, this is a really affordable price. I mean, you'll spend this price on a lot of foundations out there. They won't have the anti-aging properties, and they're not gonna give you this beautiful, flawless finish. So quickly order your color. Light and light medium will be the very first to sell out. Actually, light medium just sold out. Congratulations. If you were looking for light medium, I highly recommend you try light. Or if you have a little bit of an olive skin tone, or if you like to tan, or you just love a little extra color, go to medium.
Yeah, and Renee's wearing the medium. Okay. But even from here, looking at the cheek that she had wiped off a few seconds ago and then put it back on, her cheek from all the way over here looks flawless, flawless.
And it looks that good standing right next to her. This is real time.
Without powder.
And Renee, show us again what you did earlier, because I think everybody at home can really relate, right? Whether it's age spots, whether it's scars, whether it's discoloration, uneven skin tone.
Right, and people say, okay, well, you have all those issues, so you have to use a primer, you have to use a powder, you have to use foundation, you have to use a special sponge.
Be a magician.
Right.
You have to sculpt and highlight.
Exactly, but this foundation looks beautiful. Just use your fingers, put a little bit on, a little bit goes a long way. It's very concentrated and you get the most beautiful, flawless, full coverage. Yes, even under your eyes, and that's it. Walk away. Like go to your, get out of the bathroom, because I know as women, we're so used to just putting more and more on. Look at her skin.
Okay, she looks like a new woman.
Right?
The difference in her skin. And this is a real smile, because even Renee was blown away before the show when she had a chance to try this today for the very first time, right?
Oh, yeah.
and
like, how do I get this? She said, because I know it's going to sell out while I'm on air, so what do I do? And all right now.
That's exactly what she was thinking. But the skin is dewy.
Right, right. And it looks like
alive.
It's the most amazing foundation I personally have ever seen, because it doesn't accentuate the lines. It covers all the dark spots. It covers any discoloration, even the darkness under your eyes. And then look what you get. But you need to just walk away though, because again, as women, we just love to pack on more and more and more. But look at how beautiful. Her skin doesn't look greasy. It doesn't look shiny. It looks, as you said, Sarah, soft, dewy, glowing. And by the way, firmer.
Right, and
who doesn't want to have firmer looking skin?
Does your foundation firm your face at the same time? Probably not. So let me go ahead through those 4 colors one more time. I know the second one has sold out, which is the light medium, but I will say last call on the light, and I could be a light, Liz could be a light, but we could also be medium. So medium, we're down to fewer than 100. And deep, what kind of skin tone range would
I would say
darker,
deeper tones of skin.
Okay.
Yes.
And let me show you how easy this is to apply, because I love that you don't need a special tool.
No.
You don't need to be a makeup artist. I'm putting this on my hand, and it just simply drinks it in, and then it disappears. And when you can see the hand without any foundation compared to the hand with foundation, it still looks natural.
It does. And I want to give you a tip.
It hides all those little imperfections.
I want to give you a tip when you get this home.
Yeah.
Renee actually gave me the tip. She's like, Liz, my neck looks better. Take it down to your neck. So if you have the wrinkles down there and you're covering them up, take it down there, because remember, you're getting those firming benefits that are in here from the black pine serum. So take it all the way down, because you get that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to wear your foundation, don't you want it to also be lifting and firming at the same time? I mean, that's 8 or 10 or 12 hours a day that we could have on firming, lifting, toning, anti-aging skincare.
But look at her jawline. Look at I mean, you could actually see the difference in the jawline in that before and after.
It's really
from wearing
impressive.
a foundation. It's the opposite of what we think. You think cakey, heavy, I'm wearing a mask, I can't wait to get it off. This, you don't even feel it on your skin.
2 colors have now sold out. Light is gone, light medium is gone. We are gonna say medium. Last call in the medium, and then shop for a friend. I know our women of color really struggle to find a great foundation. Unfortunately, for this presentation, we don't have one, but if you're a woman of color, I highly recommend you try that deep. It does not turn out ashy, right?
No.
And it really gives you a rich, gorgeous, beautiful brown color, and I think you're really going to love that. Remember, it's super affordable tonight. Everything's on free shipping. We have 2 flexible payments, and we'll remind you when that sells out. But congratulations to the brand new premiere of the Black Pine Foundation. It's so fun to have something new that I think you all are loving. All right, we're just a few minutes away from something exciting. It's also brand new. This is right here. Let me grab my notes for this one and tell you a little bit more about it. It's the hyaluronic acid mask. This was another creation by Korres.